Hello there, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Fluid Art Studio Gallery, and those were my new Vivid Intense colors. Or some of them are the most recent, and some of them are slightly less recent. But I'm going to use them to do a swipe and experiment with this 14 by 14 inch canvas, which I wish I had primed in advance. This is some Artist Loft white paint, just because I want a layer of something to slide. This is my OXO Omelette Turning Flip and Fold Spatula, the best paint spreading tool I'm aware of. If there's a better one, I'd like to know about it, but I don't think I need to, because this is really doing the job for me. It's on my Amazon link. It's looking like I might have gone a little too far. Or maybe it's perfect. Or maybe I'll grab a scrape dish. Put my extra right in there, because the blade carries a nice quantity of paint away with it, like so. I'll just stick that right over there. I see one little uncovered spot. Everything's pretty smooth. I don't think that's going to make any difference at all. Pretty quick. I'm going to use some, this is all an experiment. I was experimenting earlier. This is just a continuation of that experiment. So I'm going to use colors I like, starting with my new favorite. No, that's not it. I've got a couple new favorites though. I've got Alizarin Rose. Now these are not shimmering, but they are mixed with Jo Sonja Varnish and GAC800 as well as Vivid Enamel, so they should sell well. And I made them a little bit looser viscosity than I'm used to. This is the Quinacridone Magenta. Which I kind of enjoy because that's the way I used to mix my paints before I started using Colourate products. Look for the Colourate coupon code, by the way. This is in Vivid Intense Quinacridone Red. And I'm probably going overboard because I'm not used to these. Let's go ahead and use some Parole orange. I was inspired to take the old cups of paint that I'd mixed with only Floetrol and GAC800 and add them to Vivid Enamel and GAC800 and Jo Sonja Gloss Varnish. And then even after that they were a little heavy, so I still added a little bit more. I'm going to go for this Ultramarine blue. It's basically, whoa, I unscrewed the wrong thing. I got very lucky that didn't explode. Yeah, we're just going to go for the old rainbow effect. Why not? And I have a Hansa yellow that I've added a little bit of Parole orange to because I happen to be a big fan of those colors. Now, just because I want to see the viscosity, I'm going to let everything run. Come on, get to the blue. Which reminds me, I have a purple. I might as well use it, huh? That looks pretty cool. Where's my purple? I have... Oh, this is a custom color. I don't care. It's still pretty. And then I do have another one, which is Deep Violet. Might as well give us ourselves enough paint. That looks like a double dose. So what'll I do? I'm going to get creative. I'm going to add some Phthalo Turquoise. Right there. Now, I could use a card. And I think I probably should use a card, but I don't guarantee that I'm going to do what I should do. I have, what do I have? I have tools I made up out of the top to a baby kale container. And I don't know which way I want to start, but I'm going to start with black. And I kind of want to use some gold, but I'm going to avoid it just because I haven't done enough with these paints yet. And that's a beauty. Ha! You can't really beat that with a stick. And yeah, I am going back and filling in because I'm unfamiliar with either the card or the paints. So we're going to just do that again after I wipe that off. Do I need to wipe that off? I usually wipe it off on my canvas, but the paints don't have the same thickness that they usually have. So I'm going to try and do that just the same way I did it again, because I really like the cells. Try not to do that again. I had a gap. I'm not sure what to do with it. Do I have a little tiny card, I wonder? I used to. I could cut one. I think this one will work fine. Let's see if we can't fix that. A little black, a little white. Part of me wants to go from the bottom up so I don't mess up. Kind of want to mess up the hard line in between. And I might tip this a little bit. I'm actually surprised to see the white because it doesn't usually show up with my regular prism pours and primary elements very often. Wipe that off right there. Give it one more go. I should probably clean my card off, but I didn't. So we're going to find out what it's like. I'm going to have to add some more Amsterdam white to my white formula, because I really don't seem to have enough viscosity in it. I am pushing off the back of my card, my edges. Alright, so what am I going to do? I don't have a card ready. Yes, I do. I have a card ready. It's not a card I want to use. I'm looking around for another card. Well, some card is better than no card. So let's see what happens. We let it flow a little bit and stop it. I know at least that part will allow me to cover my top edge. And an edge catcher that was longer would be very appropriate, but I'm not privy to one right at this exact second because I wasn't expecting to use one. And it does look like I'm going to have to torch, which is fine as far as I'm concerned anyway, because because I didn't use any house paint. And I have been using house paint and torching lately, so call me irreverent. I want some of that to go over there. I see I have a lump of something. I want it out. I guess I'll just make a mess on my silicone mat and that'll be that. But I want that thing right there out. And I have tweezers. They're on my Amazon link, on my link tree. My link tree has access to Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter links, Facebook groups, Expressionist Fluid Art Studio, and more. Or some similarity. I just changed the name again. Let's give it a quick torch. Good experiment. Add a few spirals, why not? Nothing to lose. And maybe grab a skewer with a paintball in the end, a nice big fat paintball in the end. Make the most of the things I don't care for the most. If I have paint drip down on the side of my canvas, I will probably utilize it to cover edges. So I love you guys. I hope you come again. I post at 10:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time pretty much every day, at least for now. I'm getting the feeling the YouTube algorithm would prefer I didn't, and maybe you would as well, so feel free to let me know. I'm going to put a little more paint off my edge catcher right there because I can. So that's kind of slick. I like it, even though it's got, you know, imperfections. It's still pretty cool. And nobody's making any rules except for you when you paint. It'd be cool if those gold-looking cells were actually gold, but I know they're not because we didn't use any metallics. So there's no point in giving a close-up to give you shimmer, but I could give you a close-up for cells. And that's really pretty that way. I don't mind it that way. I like it this way too. Ooh, the way you had it was good already. It's good all the ways that I'm liking it. So I'm going to say this is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida. And thank you for the thumbs up. Please share my videos. When you watch them longer, you help me out. Your comments don't just boost my morale, they help my YouTube channel. And my phone is not ready to be on yet. And there's not much point in shimmering anything at you, and that's what I seem to be doing, duh. But I can zoom in. Look at those colors. They are gorgeous colors. There is definitely a Colourate coupon code for the Vivid Intense, and I have 6 more colors left to mix. I mixed like 13 today, and I'm still mixing up the leftovers from the last time, which was the first time I mixed my first 10 Vivid Intense colors. So you guys, I want you to take care of each other, take care of yourselves. When you check my link tree, you'll find my website, my new one, my old one. I'd love your feedback on the new one. My Amazon link has my 2 books, Because I Can and Unlimited Possibilities. I think I also said maybe Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter links. Facebook group, Expressionist Fluid Art Studio Appreciation Group. Yes, I said that. My email address is easpb, and the word gallery spelled out, @gmail.com. I do give lessons at the house in Spring Hill, Florida, and I do sell my, I do sell my artwork. If you'd like to see anything that I've created added to Society 6 or The Gallerist or Fine Art America, Pixels.com, just make make a mention of it to me in an email, and I will do my very best to add it there. This is cool. I'll be looking for bubbles just in case. It seems like I see one. Yep, and I got it. All right. I love you guys. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. Anything that I forgot, I'll tell you in another video. This is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Fluid Art Studio Gallery saying, I love you guys. Come again, I hope. I'll see you tomorrow maybe. Bye for now. Priscilla out.